Could be a little bit of a late arrival, but it's well read so far. Is what? t3xture! Slow it down. This one, okay. Huh. What? The ever-loving hell. Yeah, sliding one tapped him.
Instead of this corrode, so they must have had some time on it. They must have something prepared for this. Have the agent select coming in now, starting off with Gen.G. I got to look at Foxy9 on this stage.
Yep. It's going to be a little bit of a linger here from Estrella. We'll find a very nice headshot to go ahead and take down Munchkin. Does he
starts coming through, because with the time ticking the way it is, they're not really going to have
blow things up here? Seems like it's just going to be a wait out on the wall. Splashback. Welcome back to the stage. Finds a critical shot. Tailwind forward. Out into the open goes Hyunmin, and it is just into the meat grinder. Ash finding 3. Time is not going to be there. Flashback would have to just kill them all here in the blink of an eye. And that is not going to happen. Swing out here from Ash, wanting to try to poke and prod, wanting to get this charge, as he will be able to do so. A 4K from Ash, a pistol for Gen.G.
To put up that wall, buy some time. DRX tries to wait it out as long as physically possible. Don't check a corner. One of the things that is a hallmark of this map. For DRX here, try to take a little bit of map control themselves. Gen.G wants to contest.
Paranoia out, Karan swinging it and getting the transfer! Just when you thought he should have absolutely been dead! He outdoes them, and Mako cannot escape. Just a counter spam forward into the smoke, and this play, this crunch here from Gen.G is looking damn near immaculate.
You gotta catch Gen.G making a mistake. Still a ton of time on the clock, but I was gonna say so dangerous crossing.
4K? Nope, not quite. Sit back, see if the players are gonna be able to course correct a little bit.
It's often been over on A, and there it is. Trying to use an off angle here.
Clear the segment, but Foxy9 playing on top of that one, able to find the kill. Is now out into the open goes Mako, still able to go ahead and take down the enemy Sage. Flashback desperately trying to get that shot across, eventually does so, but t3xture continuing to scale forward, goes on the push, and he's already seen Fring, knows that he's there within the smoke, and he's trying to find the kill, but Mr. 4K won't come online quite just yet.
Lose it.
I mean, maybe he's played all the way back out, but given that there's 2 players in there completely untouched, Fring tuck that connector, the Prowler, checking around the site, nothing spotted quite just yet. However, it gives up the game. Up and over the top. Munchkin is there, waiting. Strikes. Undersided, so why not corrode as well?
Yeah, might as well, I guess. I love this little wall there from Foxy9. Good for that kill. t3xture aggressive with the neon. But he's got flashback in a bad spot. That Gen.G brings to bear.
Flashback, another good kill. Over here on the angle. Once again, Estrella dead. Double swing out into mid. Flashback going to be flushed out as Ash is able to collect the kill. t3xture on the reposition.
30 seconds left.
Caught by the Paranoia. Re-wraps, re-peaks. And continues to find value as the quick scope delivers the 4K. Smoke now cycling over the top as Hunter's Fury looking for the kill, able to find it, freeing. Taking him down, fishing for a little bit more. Playing the same position, t3xture very wary of this. Looking to try to get rid of this Cypher. Shots now being set. They're both going to be thrown in, and t3xture just trying to barrel stuff him with that off. Ash does manage to go ahead, scale forward, trades that one back. Ultimately though, DRX. Player advantage is theirs. Pit in play here on the site, looking for that second round win. Now the 4v4. Footsteps heard. Munchkin pushing forward, able to find one. The Pit now going to be dropping, freeing himself a 3K. Looking to try to set the aim there. It's Hyunmin, but Ash finding packets now all on the Mako. Smoke dissipating. And he's just right there in the open. Foxy9 saying, okay, there's a gap here. He's going to try to find a timing, and certainly has. t3xture quick on the peak though. Seized for the moment. Paranoia out. Not going to be connecting on to anybody here from Gen.G. Munchkin still up at tower, finding the kill. Hyunmin going to be struck down.
Mako though.
Mako is in around the back, and Munchkin does not read that. Getaway shot to be found, but Ash cleaning up one. Now into a 2v2.
I think absolutely it's worth popping t3xture's ult.
Spot out. Won't be given the opportunity. Into the corner. Karan not spotting him.
Cover going out.
Smoke set up. Turn back in, recon, quickly cleared, doesn't get pinged by that. Swings out and just doesn't know which way to look.
This is so much more difficult. Ultimate being thought about here. In towards spawn.
Mako, yep, does get in behind. Estrella, however, once again, falling victim to that operator, but Mako now strikes. Paranoia sent, Ash held back for the moment. Karan, however, spotting at the gun barrel, sends out his own Paranoia, saves them all for the time being. Looks to go ahead, scale forward once again, finds the one, but cannot get anything more. Ash dead off screen, Foxy puts the spike now, down to the floor. Gets a spot out, on the Fring, slow up gonna be set up. Here's the fake TP there from Mako. Texture at the same time, however, he's just outflanking the flanker. Mako dead, flashback felled. It's gonna be 10-2, DRX. Needing to run this back.
Annoying.
Interesting wall set up here from Munchkin as well, but great opening shot from Fring.
They're gonna double down on this.
Okay, well, on the repeat, Hyunmin is able to find that. To push forward, gets himself flush against the wall. Bit of a crossfire set up, his flashback over towards connector, but Kara just bounds forward into the site, and suddenly, flashback and Estrella, both gonna be taken down. Wall cuts off that tower access. On to Mako. Suspicious about it and wins the fight. A 2v2 now. Ooh, a 1v2. Hyunmin clean on the shot. Ash needing to reposition, but he's completely surrounded. Fights the first, turns back, but Mako gets it done in the end.
Nice maneuvering in that smoke.
30 seconds
Waiting for the
left.
timing. Smoke now recycled. Keeps it quiet. When does he decide to go? The answer is now, but Karan still watching behind, is able to find that kill. Spot out, and Karan puts the spec to good use, and suddenly start scratching your head. Time is not really there. Estrella needing to try to hold the line, but Karan is just full sprinting and running them down. Spike now planted. Mako down to 75. Wall cuts off elbow this time around. The hunt, looking for a little bit more. Got himself 3, and that's where taking these weapons out of their hands, but that is a thrifty here.
Cities, they're just too good. And this is all Karan. Just winning this round, running and gunning. Yeah, frustration there for DRX's coaching staff.
A little bit being made as there's the Nightfall, there's the Paranoia texture sliding forward, looking to punish, has the relay bolt connected, but freeing, able to just hold down M1. Stays alive, and you can see how much of that was just decay. Estrella now getting involved as Fring finds a second kill. Ash on the floor to try to clutch this one out. The res is available. Now, maybe a little bit more likely to try to come through, but Tailwind forward gets ahead of the potential wall setup. Foxy9 now dead. Spike here on the ground. Munchkin would have to kill 3. And he's just walking in the open.
Excited today.
Considering a very fast hit, it's just going to be counter spam up to Foxy9, able to find Estrella. Karan now TPing forward, gets himself up into tower. Mako's position going to be noted here by the Prowler. Finds one through the box, but then Karan peeks out, finds the elimination there, and Freeing similarly dropped. So smoke forward. Karan holds it well. Hyunmin gone, flashback, picks a lot of place, is able to find Karan, but still needs so much more. It would be if he was able to find this clutch right here, right now, to try to keep things going. Get some wind back into the sails of DRX, but at the moment, Gen G, they're just playing with him.
Whoa!
But he hits an ungodly transfer with the ping reveal. He scales forward before the neural depth can come in. My goodness.
We are going to get a mirror, the only difference being that Flashback will play Cypher and Foxy9 will be on the Killjoy.
Sights now shifted towards C. Tripwire going to be set up on the exit of the garage. Paranoia, well, Texture just slides right under that one, and Hyunmin is able to find the kill, but now the bite out from Munchkin finds Freeing. Flashback once again, needing to do wonders here for the team, but cannot find that second shot. It's just going to be a tiny bit of damage. Breaking this is nigh impossible, especially with 20 HP. The turret now a threat in its own right. Will swing out, Ash will claim it. Gen G, 2-1 in pistols. Trying to go on the prowl. Slides forward, there's a spot out. And Freeing has not noted him at all. This would be one hell of a shot, but Munchkin now striking, finds it. Hyunmin quickly replies.
Well, wait a moment.
Relay bolt sent, Paranoia connecting on the texture, but he's so damn close that he still finds the shot, and Foxy9 is counter swinging around the back of box. The call to save has already been made. This round is over.
Hey, is so frustrating to deal with.
very solid argument for being, you know, highest fracking IGL that we have right now on the scene, as well as one of the best Vipers. Let's see if he gets another chance of it here. Gentlemen, though. First on point to try to go ahead and flush out Karan is able to do so, but Munchkin on the counter spray. There's Foxy9 watching his rear flank. Smoke coming through. Mako able to slide past this. Seemingly not having the read. Munchkin now going to be taken down. Flashback finds that one. Quick little scope in. Mako strikes. Shots from Ash to try to dissuade. Ping reveal out here on the texture. Finds one. Diffuse held to half. Ash, his attention going to be split, and DRX.
It just slipping past his Mako. Then he's got the Marshall. He's no slouch with it. Ooh.
Hyunmin. Texture going to go bounding forward, but the overdrive is available. Hyunmin immediately popping that here in response. Paranoia gets dodged, freeing. Ooh, she goes out. Munchkin slotting forward here into backside. Shots flying from Estrella. Takes his timing and gets the transfer. Munchkin just looking to dominate them here. Finds a third. Neural depth invested. Ping reveal out. Trying to dance around this one, but Ash still holding his own. Flashback finding one. Texture slides forward. Gen G is not allowing for DRX to double up the round count.
Not giving any info away, waiting out this recon dart.
Free looking like he's well aware of that. Mako quick on the peek, quick on the kill. Texture going to be taken down. Paranoia at the ready. Sends it, and that's going to be Gen G staved off. No util to be cleared, just going to be Estrella playing this hard 90-degree angle. Relay bolt to try to further delay. Paranoia sent the TP forward. Estrella now striking, gets himself on the board. The spike going to be stranded. Needing to try to flush him out of position. Munchkin able to find the one. Hyunmin now trying to get in a position to go for the backstab, but ultimately has to just stay tucked at hell.
A little bit dangerous for a couple of these rounds.
It dropped in. Quick TP out. Avoiding the shock darts here is Karan. Any kind of connection that he could get. Stray headshot is what he's after. He's not being rewarded with one at all. Foxy9 at the same time, however, is able to find one. Estrella pushing forward, finding two. The judge ringing out, but the covering fire comes in as Ash just mows them down.
Your util that you have available, try to find info, so you just got to start throwing bodies into it. And Gen G's, oh my god, just got a couple players on the back line who could spam in there.
Try to go on this late lurk. Wall from Estrella keeping him covered here for now. To be a little bit of a late arrival, but it's well read so far. Is what? Texture! How's he done that? The spike's already been ushered over. Foxy swooping down. Immediately dispatches Estrella. Mako needs to do so much, but cannot do anything at all.
Yeah, it's GG here.
I'm still at a lack of words.
Yeah.
It's okay, he makes a go of it. He'll pad the stats a little bit and eventually slow it down. This one, okay. Huh. What? The ever-loving hell. Yeah, sliding one tapped him. Spot off the neon, spotting them all out. Recon over the top, this wing coming through, and Ash not winning the fight. Estrella able to go ahead and break through out of sewers. As they go piling forward, tucked with the smoke is Foxy9, flushed out by flashback. Kill coming through, plant now. In play, 3 players remaining. Yeah. Swooping forward, looking for the shots, eventually Texture rewarded with the kill. Still a 3v4. Paranoia sent. Karan dead. Munchkin, no real way to try to break through this one. Would need Texture's involvement and cannot find it. Freeing with that Ares will get himself a nice little upgrade. As Munchkin slides away, holding on to the weapon. DRX getting themselves a massive bonus conversion.
Saw him and just assumed he was going to stick around.
Well, Hyunmin is getting torn apart by the util. Foxy9 now pushing forward. Gets a little bit more damage there on the free. Cannot find the elimination, but Texture certainly does.
Oh, he went
Mako,
behind
he
him!
TP behind him!
Player standing.
Well, Munchkin recovers the Outlaw, takes down Flashback, and suddenly Mako now needs to do it all. Checks over towards that A connector. plant now coming through, and he's right there, but Mako down to 10 health. Gets a spike in play, trying to set up here for the smoke, tucks back around the corner. Surely this is a bridge too far. The fuse being held, gets it to half the retap. Smoke dissipating, Karan protecting.
You know, he's one of those players where you do believe that he could get it done, especially after that. Poor t3xture just had no clue.
Pretty critical one at that. Seemed like maybe Foxy thinking that they were going to be able to get a ping reveal off of that recon, but it was fully blocked off. Spring now pushing forward, takes the fight, finds a kill on a Munchkin. Keeps DRX in with the player advantage. Ping out, Ash finding one, brings it back now into a 3v3. Some spam from Mako, not really finding the connections. The slide forward from t3xture. Catches Estrella. Pressure now mounting. Mako holding the angle, finds one, gets a transfer and flashback. Swings around on the flank. Estrella looking for the same setup here. Relay bolt. There's the reveal and flashback, gonna be dead. Karan just finds him as Mako TPing up into heaven. Eyes turned. Now he's been spotted. Looking to try to just pincer maneuver here into heaven, and Munchkin does arrive, finds him with a stinger, swaps the weapons over. The counter spam out. Estrella tagged up, forced away.
Estrella, but Foxy there just uses util to buy a little bit of time, but it has shifted him out of the window.
Tucks back away, the turret. All these layers of util to the corner with just 2 seconds to spare. Coming through while freeing, trying to take point, trying to find. t3xture already in at backside, some shots ringing out. Hit gonna be dropped in, Estrella tagged low, finished off the pit, now blooming, freeing. Just backpedaling into Karan's line of sight. Gen G will have the defuse, and they will have match point.
Certainly he'll let it rip in this round. If he finds an opportunity.
Well, not from this position, he won't.
No.
Finds a headshot, though.
Spike down.
Found around the back, but no, t3xture's just holding down the side. Finds Hyunmin. Estrella does manage to go ahead and find that kill, but it is still DRX limping away from this A site.
Sova's dead, so.
Flashback gonna try to reactivate this flank. Gun barrel gonna be spotted, and he has to hit this shot. Munchkin not able to slide away. Gets the spot out, but t3xture just holds down M1. It's gonna be with very limited time. Paranoia sent because they just have no idea about these enemy positions. Foxy now free access into garage. Could just try to set up here for the lockdown to try to guarantee the win. What? t3xture, you can't keep doing that.
It almost looked like he accidentally clicked.
You're right. Well, Mako needing them to peek out now, needing the back pedal. He knows it's over. He'll get one shot. He cannot escape, and Foxy will chop away at his former teammate, Gen G. 13-8, take down DRX here on Haven, getting 2-0 in the series.